members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the media, Dr. Sibamakoni, Interim Leader of MKD, members of MKD National Steering Committee, fellow activists and supporters. We welcome you today to this historical, auspicious occasion. We are excited and we're very happy for you to join us to celebrate the birth of a new political era in Zimbabwe, one in which we can celebrate and participate in democracy. We are very proud to be launching our new party, Mavambo, Kusile, Dawn, MKD. Let's get Zimbabwe working again. Work with us. It's my pleasure to introduce our interim chairman, Mr. Godfrey Chanetsa. Thank you.
Representatives of the diplomatic missions, members of the media, colleagues from the National Steering Committee, fellow activists, I feel really proud that I've been given this chance and opportunity to stand before you to make some remarks. First of all, may I take this time to welcome all of you and to thank you for finding time to join us on this historic day in Zimbabwean politics. I know that in these very difficult times in our lives, finding time to listen to politicians is something that is becoming an undesirable chore. And may I say, we do understand why. But I believe that your presence here today shows how concerned you are about the future of our country and your desire for real change in our lives. This day could not have happened had it not been for the men and women, some of them you see sitting in the front. We have stood with and behind Sibamakoni in the last 15 months. Along the way, we have faced challenges, which I must say we have overcome. Thanks to all the colleagues who volunteered and worked tirelessly to lay the foundation of the party, MKD. We will not forget the thousands of activists around Zimbabwe who, with boundless zeal and enthusiasm, never stopped to believe in the idea of MKD and Sibamakoni, and have offered their unconditional support at every turn. To all of you, thank you very much. Let me take you back early this year, in, I think, around February, at Sheraton Hotel, when the leaders of the two MDCs and ZANU-PF presented themselves before the nation to sign the GPA. You may recall Professor Atam Tambara, now Deputy Prime Minister, challenging Zimbabweans about the need to have a new opposition party. I have no doubt that he probably believed in the need for this. But at the same occasion, arose an old man, President Robert Mugabe, whose affection for the East is well known, and who happens to be the leader of the former ruling party, in inverted commas, ZANU-PF. Who stated unreservedly that the problem of Africa is that the opposition parties want to take over from the ruling parties. I have no doubt also that he probably was talking from the bottom of his heart. Our experience with him in the last 30 years can be testimony to this. Morgan Tsvangirai, the now Prime Minister and the leader of the new ruling party, in inverted commas, MDCT, could be seen smiling, but said nothing about this subject. I take it that he sincerely not only welcomed, but appreciated the wisdom from the old man. Seeing that his MDCT was about to become the ruling party, so he was learning the ropes of being the leader of a ruling party in Africa. And still talking about the East, we have recently read that Emmerson Mnangagwa, the defense minister, had led a trip to source financial support from the East, following reports that say that attempts by that the Prime Minister had failed in his attempt to get support from the West. Since we have been told that the nation needs $8 billion for the economy to get back on its feet, I think Zimbabweans should propose an award for the party that reaches the $8 million mark first. Because this is in the spirit of the competitiveness that we see emerging in the inclusive government. And still on this, it reminds me very much of a big poster, billboard, along the airport. It was a Stanbic billboard. It's now been removed, I don't know why. And each time you approach the airport, you could see it. It read, "We neither go east, we neither go west or east, we go forward." These were words from a wise man from North Africa.